Hello, today we're going to be using some brushes I got for Christmas. I've never used BH Cosmetics brushes. They came in this bag, and when I was opening it up today, I noticed it had a little zipper pouch inside, like a purse. I thought that was kind of neat. And since I'm going to be using the brushes from bottom to top, I decided to come on here without any makeup on. So here's the brushes, right here. We're going to start with some primer. I think I'm going to use this Miracle Worker by Philosophy. Might as well try a second new thing because everything else is old and I've done videos on it before. So we're going to use this primer, which is the Philosophy Anti-Wrinkle Miracle Worker Primer. It feels really good on the skin so far. I don't know how much the full size is, but I gotta use it a couple times before I even try to buy the full size. Alright, there's that. We're primed now. Alright, let me get all this stuff out of my way. Alright, now roll up our sleeves a little bit. I'm going to use the Loreal Lumi. The lid's all messed up. Lumi thing. I'm going to use my little e.l.f. palette. Put that on there. And this looks like a foundation brush that like I've been using, so we're going to try that. Worst case scenario, I have sponges. I love this foundation. I was looking at dupes, and I can't remember what it says it could be duped for. That's high-end, but I am going to be doing a dupe video soon. Or I do half and half, basically, of my face. One side high-end, one side dupes. Let's go ahead and get all that down the neck. I'm not really liking the coverage, but let's see if we can build it up. I use this all the time. Usually it looks a little better, but I'm also going to start using the sponges again, but for this video I wanted to try these brushes out so we could find out if their quality is as good as the other brushes I use. Alright, there's that. Now we're going to take this Maybelline Age Rewind in Ivory. I think it's a little light, but we'll worry about that later. Oh, that's what I forgot. All right, let me find my, as you can tell, the child is very hyper. We're gonna go ahead and contour. Alright, since we don't have a second little brush, we're just gonna do the under eye with this. And Eric is watching his Thomas and Friends videos. Now we'll do the contour. right. I am feeling better. Finally yesterday, I believe, the nauseousness went away and the body aches and the headaches and everything. It was about 3 days. Not fun, as you might know. But at least I'm feeling better after 3 days. It's really hard with Eric. Let me take this little brush. Alright, we got that. So far, it's looking pretty good. It's not, it didn't mess up anything. I mean, my under eyes still look horrible, but they usually do. So, there we go with that. Now we're going to take, let me get my little thing out, actually, because I don't want to clutter up too much up here. Get my little thing that I put everything I use in. We're going to go in with the Max Factor. And I think this is a blush brush. So this is the powder brush. We're going to take, not Max Factor, Maybelline Max Fix. You know what? We're going to use this foundation brush. We're going to try to set this under eye concealer a little bit with it. And up here. Alright, now we'll add a little more powder. I think it's almost empty. Of course, because it's my favorite. Okay, let's go ahead and set everything. And sweep out under the under eye. I don't like to bake that long, y'all know that. To me, when I bake a long time, it looks worse than when I just set it a little. So, there is a little under eye creasing, so maybe we'll dab a little bit. I also run around after a kid all day, so a little tired looking ain't that bad. A kid that has way more energy than me. Alright, powder's done. We're going to keep it over to the side like usual in case we have to defuse situations. Now we're going to go in with this Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. We're going to go ahead and use this, and then I'll use a shade switcher. And we're just going to get that contour. Warm up the face. There we go. All right, there's that. Now we're gonna take the shade switcher on that brush. Get all the brown off. We're gonna go into Captivating. Tarte Captivating, my favorite blush. I love this blush. This brush actually puts more on, it seems, which is fine. All right, shade switch it. We don't need this brush right now anyways, but I wanted to make sure to get the extra off. Next, we're going to, so far, these brushes are working pretty good. Next, we're going to use, I'm getting it, hold on. It's here somewhere. We'll just use this Rimmel Brow This Way since I can't seem to find the one I want. And I did trim my brows up a little bit this weekend, because during my skincare I still use my serum that you put on there to make them grow. All right, now this is a there we go. All right, Eric, move. Okay, you gotta go get the milk. Where's the milk? All right, there we go. We got that done. There's the brows. Now, like I said, we're going to do a palette I trust and I know. This is my BH Cosmetics Desert Oasis palette. First shade we're going to go into, let me see if I can figure out which brushes are which. There's a lot of brushes here for eyes. This must be a blender brush. That's our flat brush. So this might be, okay. You know what? We're going to use this one. Number 7, it says. We're going to go in with this shade right there. Put it in as the transition shade. Very gently. All right, other side. It holds a lot of shadow, so I may have picked the wrong one to use as the transition shade, but it was the lighter one, so we'll fix that in a little while. All right, shade switcher. Now we're gonna go in with, that's an eyeliner brush, eye detail brush. We're gonna use this sideways brush, and we're gonna go into Nightscape, this really dark color right here. We're gonna put that in the crease. Hopefully the brushes are bent up a little bit. We're just gonna, I'm not done with that. I'm gonna use a blender on it. I just wanted to get it in there. But this brush is not what I'm used to. So it's a matter of They don't have the little brushes like I'm used to for this, but I wanted to use just this box of tricks, I guess you could call it. We're gonna go back in with this brush. There we go, it's looking a little better. Let me get his milk. Yeah. Eric, calm down. Mommy's trying to do a video. All right, now we're gonna take this same brush and go over here. We're just fixing it as best we can. These are different brushes than I'm used to working with for my eyeshadow, so we're going to add some foundation to that. Try to clean that edge up right there. And now they look similar. Let's go back in with that transition shade. It's definitely gonna be a smoky eye. Let me see what we got here to work with. Let me use this little detail brush. We'll go back in with that nightscape. I may have to pull out other brushes. I'm trying to build up the outer V a little. All right. We may have to use detail brushes from the other brushes I normally use. But let's go in with the shimmer shade that we're gonna put down and we'll figure it out from there. I'm trying to figure out which one I wanna use. I think we're gonna go in with, I didn't see that one, hold on. Ooh, I like that one. I like that one, they're multicolored. We're gonna go in with Cactus. This one right here, it's like multifaceted. So let's take this flat brush like we always do. And we're gonna pop that on the lid. It's like a duochrome shade. And we're gonna pat that down into the crease, like so. All right. I really do like that color. Let's use our finger. Add a little bit more pop to it. Just pat it on there. There we go. Now let's take a brush from my original brush sets. I need that little brush. There it is. Our little friendly brush here. We're gonna pat it into Nightscape. And just pat it on the edge of the eye right there. Now we're gonna go back into this set and grab this little eye detailing looking brush. I don't know what it's in. Oh, it's laying in milk, I think. We're gonna go back in Nightscape, I mean. And line that bottom lash. All right, now take a little bit of Canyon. Sweep it under the eye. And across. All right. Okay, now this is a big highlighting brush, like big. So we're gonna highlight it real quick. I hope. We're gonna try. This is a big highlighting brush. All right, let's just stab it into Mirage. I'll show you which one that is in a minute. Ooh, it does put it on there, doesn't it? It takes up, look at that. All right, we'll get our little one real quick so we can do the nose. And the brow bone. And just kind of focus our highlight where we want it. Like this. All right.
Hello?
Now, okay, so the Mirage one is the big one in the middle, right here. And I love the way that looks. So, we will, now, if I could get that to shut. Now we're gonna move to the lip. No, wait, we need the inner corner highlight. Sorry.
Thank you very much.
I'm pretty sure that was bad news. My elementary school nurse, we live in a small town. My elementary school nurse yesterday got in a car accident. I'm beginning to think her husband was with her, who was my 7th grade science teacher, and I'm pretty sure that was my mom calling to tell me he passed also. The way it sounded. So, prayers for their family. I was so attached to Mr. Bogart. Let's not jump to conclusions, though. He might still be here with us. This is a Makeup Revolution. No, NYX Suede and Smile. So far, I like these brushes. And we're going to go in with Kat Von D. I have no idea what color this is. I've never used her stuff. Sanctuary. It doesn't look bad. The formula feels a little wet. We'll see if it dries down before I'm done with the video. I'm trying to wrap it up because I'm trying to keep my videos lower in time. There we go. All right, that was a superhero mascara. That's my favorite one, y'all know that. All right, let's spray our setting spray, which today I decided to use Wet n Wild matte finish. All right, so far the look is okay. The brushes, they are not my favorite, but that's only because they don't have what I need. So if I was to buy BH Cosmetics individual, I would probably buy the ones I need or shaped like the ones I need. But other than that, these brushes work really good. You could get your whole full face of makeup with them and have no problem. There was other brushes I didn't use. No, actually I used all of them. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.